Breaking news. Former US President Donald Trump's public rejection of UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer on live television is an astonishing manifestation of diplomatic friction.
On behalf of His Majesty's Government and the United Kingdom, I would like to send my warmest congratulations to President Trump on his inauguration as the 47th President of the United States. For centuries, the relationship between our two nations has been one of collaboration, cooperation, and enduring partnership. It is a uniquely close bond. Together, we have defended the world from tyranny and worked towards our mutual security and prosperity. With President Trump's long-standing affection and historical ties to the United Kingdom,
Trump's just dropped a bombshell. He's refusing to work with Starmer's pick for UK ambassador. It's not just a snub, it's a declaration of war on Starmer's leadership, and it's left Britain's special relationship with the US hanging by a thread.
Responsibility for this barbaric act lies, as it always does, with the vile individual who carried it out. But that is no comfort. And more importantly, it is no excuse. And so, as part of the inquiry launched by the Home Secretary yesterday, I will not let any institution of the state deflect from their failure.
No one knows what the future holds for the UK-US relationship in light of this historic event. What transpired, why it is significant, and what lies next for these two world leaders are all topics that will be covered in detail today. Two political figures with radically divergent worldviews are Donald Trump and Keir Starmer. The populist and frequently divisive Trump stands in stark contrast to the human rights lawyer and Labour Party leader, Keir Starmer.
On behalf of His Majesty's Government and the United Kingdom, I would like to send my warmest congratulations to President Trump on his inauguration as the 47th President of the United States. For centuries, the relationship between our two nations has been one of collaboration, cooperation, and enduring partnership. It is a uniquely close bond. Together, we have defended the world from tyranny and worked towards our mutual security and prosperity. With President Trump's long-standing affection and historical ties to the United Kingdom, yet on each of these occasions, a judgment was made that he did not meet the threshold for intervention, a judgment that was clearly wrong and which failed those families. And I acknowledge that here today.
Their connection is complicated because of their personal and political differences. Starmer has been busy negotiating the post-Brexit environment in the United Kingdom, whereas Trump's administration was characterized by dramatic changes in American foreign policy. Surprisingly, Trump openly rejected Starmer on national television. This goes beyond a simple insult. It's a major diplomatic move that may affect the special relationship between the United Kingdom and the United States. At issue here is Trump's rejection of specific British diplomatic overtures, which he has justified by pointing to differences in policy and previous dealings.
To this point, we have only been focused on justice. If this trial had collapsed because I or anyone else had revealed crucial details, forbade me or anyone else from disclosing details sooner. Nonetheless, it is now time for those questions. And the first of those,
a contentious discussion over the trajectory of UK-US relations has been ignited by this public backlash. What does this portend for the American-British alliance? Although the two countries have always been strong allies, Trump's policies indicate a change in that relationship. Keeping its standing with the US and figuring out its trade policies after Brexit are both difficult tasks for the UK. This refusal could substantially impair UK-US collaboration on everything from economics to security. The UK's capacity to negotiate advantageous trade agreements with the US is currently in doubt, which may cause major economic repercussions. This refusal presents major obstacles for Keir Starmer. He has to strike a balance between wanting to improve relations with the US and having to be firm on matters like trade and defense spending. Particularly in light of Trump's tariff threats, the economic future of the UK is precarious. To safeguard British interests, Starmer will have to delicately negotiate these murky diplomatic seas. Looking ahead, it's evident that Trump and Starmer's connection will play a pivotal role. Will they be able to put their differences aside and work together, or will they remain estranged? How this relationship develops and how it affects international politics will be decided in the next weeks. This new information calls into doubt the longevity of the UK-US alliance, which has long served as a bedrock of global security. I appreciate you tuning in. Put your 2 cents on this unfolding story in the space provided. If you would want to receive more updates on political and international events, be sure to subscribe and like the post. Thank you for being an engaged reader. We promise to continue providing you with insightful commentary on the stories that matter.